The damming of the river Sauron had led to the formation of a dark, watery pool before the west gate of Moria. By the time of Balin's failed expedition to reclaim the former kingdom of Khazad-dûm, that lake had become the home of a foul creature, a tentacled monster known only as the Watcher in the Water. When the orcs of the Misty Mountains returned, Balin was slain, and the dwarves began to lose the mines piece by piece to Sauron's servants. Oin, another member of the company of Thorin Oakenshield, attempted to escape along with several of the colonists through the west gate, only to find that the lake's level had risen up to the Doors of Durin. The Watcher in the Water was lying in wait. The creature snatched Oin and dragged him to the watery depths. This was recorded in the Book of Mazarbul, but with the remainder of Balin's colony slain in a last stand against the orcs, no word of these events reached the Free Peoples until the War of the Ring. Having set out on its quest to destroy the ruling Ring of Power, the Fellowship was forced to journey through Moria. Just as the Doors of Durin opened, the Watcher in the Water revealed itself to the company. Out from the water, a long, sinuous tentacle had crawled. It was pale green and luminous and wet. Its fingered end had hold of Frodo's foot and was dragging him to the water. Sam, on his knees, was now slashing at it with a knife. The arm let go of Frodo, and Sam pulled him away, crying out for help. 20 other arms came rippling out. As the company retreated into the mines, the creature closed the stone doors shut, then used its tentacles to pile boulders and uproot the nearby trees to bar it. The Fellowship now had only one choice: to face the long dark of Moria and reach the East Gate. When asked by Frodo what the creature was, and if there were more of them in the world, even Gandalf confessed that he did not know. Indeed, we are left to speculate on the nature of the Watcher of the Water. Some say that it is one of the nameless things from the Elder Days that had withdrawn to the bowels of the earth, digging underground tunnels and cave networks that orcs and dwarves later expanded on. Far, far below the deepest delving of the dwarves, the world is gnawed by nameless things. Even Sauron knows them not. They are older than he. Others believe that it was one of the creatures of Sauron, or Morgoth, placed there on purpose to guard the west gate of Moria and prevent entry into the mines. Given that the orcs of the Misty Mountains carried out orders from Mordor, building secret strongholds and gathering the excavated mithril to be given in tribute to Sauron, it may well be that they had been instructed to dam the river Sauron in the first place, allowing the Watcher in the Water to settle in. Another sign was that the creature seemed to have been drawn to the Ring-bearer, as were many agents of the Dark Lord. Gandalf did not speak aloud his thought, that whatever it was that dwelt in the lake, it had seized on Frodo first among all the company. New Line Cinema's series and Chris Smith assumed the second approach. Long ages ago, when the first Dark Lord was overthrown and his fortress of Angband unroofed, many creatures in his thrall fled to the dark places of Middle-earth. They sought refuge inside the mountains, within the forests, beneath the waters, awaiting the return of the Shadow. It is also suggested that the creature is already in league with a dark power being one of the many epithets of Sauron, the Dark Lord. The Watcher in the Water also appears in New Line Cinema's The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. 200 years before Bilbo found the ring in Gollum's cave, the creature haunted an ancient wood at the southern end of the Misty Mountains and Rohan's northern border. With a tree growing on its kraken-like head, the Watcher in the Water lied in wait in a dank swamp, camouflaged as a small island. That's it for today, and as always, thank you for watching.